Thank you so much for clicking on my YouTube video. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Milan St. Arnold. Mess with me, mess with me. I got a bad little figure and my name getting bigger. Please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. My TikTok, Snapchat, and my Instagram. Follow my Instagram. That's the one I care for the most. Follow my Twitch as well. Subscribe to my Patreon as well. Because y'all know my story times, I like to give like videos of what was actually happening in the real time and like little sneak peeks and stuff like that. And from now on, that will be on Patreon. So YouTube, you're still getting the story time. It's just Patreon girls. You will see like the real time, like how I looked in the real time, like videos I took of real time. That'll be on Patreon. Still love you though, but y'all still get the juicy stuff and good stuff. What else is there to say? Also, my birthday is coming up. October 4th is my birthday. Yes, I'm a Libra, and I'm turning 22 years old. For my birthday, all I really want is for you, my subscribers, the people who love watching me, I want you to screen record or clip your favorite clip of me and post it on your story and tell me happy birthday. Or just repost with my picture and say happy birthday, girl, on Instagram. But you know, I want to feel the love on my birthday from y'all because I love y'all so much and y'all are part of my world now. So that's all I ask my birthday. You know, these other content creators are asking for money. They giving y'all cash apps and Zelles, and I just want to post. I don't want no money. I mean, my cash app is here if you want to. Yeah. But for my birthday, like I said, all I want you is just to post your favorite clip of me and tell me happy birthday in your story. That will make me so happy. October 4th. Okay. Love you. We are finally on the last episode of my almost first love. And boy, I don't know why it took me this long. This took like 3 months to tell. I don't know why. It is what it is. We're here now. So part 4 is titled Popped Up. So we left off part 3. I texted him and I didn't get no response. And I said, I'm free on Saturday through Wednesday if you want to see me. No response. I sent that text on Thursday. Friday comes, still no response. Saturday goes through, no response. Sunday goes through, still no response. And I'm going to say this early on. You have to keep up with the dates I say so you don't be confused, okay? Okay. July 18th is when I texted him. I still got no response. 2 days later was my friend's birthday. And we went out in Chicago to eat somewhere downtown. We had a nice time. It was cute, little vibes. After we got done eating, we went home to the house and we got drunk. We was drinking liquor because it was her birthday. So I'm drunk and tipsy, and I go on Snapchat, and I see Peanut Butter Booty. Y'all know his name now. I see Peanut Butter Booty spamming on his Snapchat him at a club. And not only is he spamming that he's at a club, he have the nerve to be bumping and grinding on the females. And I'm just like, what? So, mind you, I'm drunk, so I'm in my feelings, but I'm in my feelings even more because there's liquor in my system. And I'm like, why is he being so weird to me? Like, this is out the blue, just being weird. Because I'm left on red. I'm here, quadruple texted you and left on delivered, and you're at a club spamming, drinking, and bumping and grinding on girls. When I tell y'all, he posted at least like 15 posts on his Snapchat. Like, he was spamming his stuff. And I'm just at the house like, what the freak did I do? What the freak did I did? Like, what? So, did I text him? No. I was just in my feelings. Because, I don't know. I was so irritated. July 22nd, 2 days after he posted on Snapchat, mind you, he still have never responded to me. I texted him about closure because that's what I wanted at the time. I wanted to know, like, what went wrong, why didn't we work out, and I just wanted closure so I can feel the need to move on. For my subscribers now, closure is a scam. Closure is just an excuse to talk to your ex again and hopes to come back together. So y'all better not be out here asking for closure. Babe, you better move on. That nigga not treating you right. Don't be me. Be better than me. Anyways, 2 days later after I texted him about closure is when I made a TikTok video because I was just I didn't know what to do. He wasn't texting me. He wasn't calling me. So I just let all my feelings out on TikTok. And here's the video right here. Like, who the f*** do niggas think they are? Like. And first of all, my hair is done. I'm just wearing the bonnet because I'm going to sleep after I'm done walking my dog. So don't even do too much. A mini story time though, because I met this nigga at Chicago Pride like damn near 3.5 weeks ago. And he walked up to me. He approached me. He pulled me away from my friends to talk to me. Right? Okay. You know, we kicking it, we chilling, we vibing, and I'm interested, he interested, and we just start talking the whole night. Blase, me and this boy, we hit it off, and we started seeing each other more often. I spent the 4th with him. I met all his friends, went to his house many times. Mind you, I'm 20, he's 29, damn near pushing 30. So I've been over to this boy house like 8 to 10 times, and we have never once like did it, you know. We just always cuddled and talked and spoke, as you should do, because everything is not about. So basically, I was with this man on Wednesday. We texted a little bit on Thursday, but then after Thursday, he just stopped responding like out the blue. Mind you, everything is good. Not one argument, not one disagreement. We just been good vibe. I look good, you look good, we look good together. But he just like kind of just ghosted me, and I was sad for like the past 3 days, damn near on the verge of crying over this man. And I ain't never cried over no man. Like, I thought that was just for fun. Like, I mean, not for fun, but like for cameras and shit like that. Like, that shit actually hurts. But now, like, this sadness, how it turned into anger. Like, we could have stayed strangers. You never had to walk up to me. You never had to talk to me. Like, you could have left me the fuck alone where I was at. I promise you I was so okay. I was so okay. So, he haven't responded to me since Thursday, and it's now Monday night, gonna be Tuesday. So, I just texted him one last time. I basically said, like, ghosting is fucking crazy. Just be straight up with me. Like, no hard feelings. Like, did I do something, or are you just over it? Just talk to me and let me know. I feel like I'm just out maturing an almost 30-year-old at 20. And that shit is just baffling to me. But if he responds and he's like, yeah, I'm just not interested no more, or like, yeah, you just wasn't for me, that's cool. Hey, that's cool. That's so okay. But you just don't ghost people out the blue. Like, and there's no excuse why he hasn't texted me in like, it's been like 4 days. There's no excuse I would take. Like, my phone was dead, or my phone broke, or like, you could have, there's no excuse to not text when you was talking to for 4 days straight. And I'm not even talking shit about this nigga, because if he texts me right now on some cool shit, we'll probably get back together. But it's just like, I don't understand why he would do, like, am I ugly? Let me know. Like, am I ugly or something? Like, damn. But yeah, like, niggas ain't shit, bro. The day after I made that video, I texted him this. I'm not going to blow up your phone, and this is my last time texting you, for real. I just really want to know why, out of nowhere, you stopped talking to me, and you're being really immature, ignoring me. Like, if you don't want to talk to me or see me, block me. Finally, after almost a week, I think it was a week, 1 full week of not texting me, he finally responds and says this bull. Peep, in my TikTok video, I said I was not taking that as an excuse, because remember in part 2 when I literally lost my phone at Pride, remember? The first thing I did was take my friend's phone, log into my Instagram on her phone, and texted him, because I was supposed to see him. So I should say that to say, if you wanted to, you would have, you know? If you cared enough about me to really let me know what was going on, you would have found a way to text me or communicate with me. But I didn't even peep this at the time because I was too caught up in my feelings. But literally, if your phone broke at work, how was you on Snapchat posting you at the club? Y'all, I didn't even think of that in a time when it was actually happening because I was too caught up in my feelings. And that he finally texted me. I was just like, ugh. Y'all, I was a dumb hoe. I was a dumb hoe. If you're gonna be a hoe, be a smart hoe, okay? Check your nigga when he need to be checked, because baby, don't be no dumb hoe. Do not be no dumb hoe. Please don't let my subscribers be some dumb hoes. Oh God. Anyways, right after he texted me, I called him, cause I had no more texting in me. I just texted you 3-4 times in a row, and you didn't respond. So I wanted to hear your voice. I wanted to talk to you. I called him, didn't answer. He texted me, he said he was at work. He called me on his break, and then he was explaining what happened. Because I was asking, like, what the happened? And he just said the same little excuse. He dropped his phone at work, and it was broken. I kind of stood on business. Like, I didn't accept that as the excuse. After he said that, I was just like, I don't remember exactly what I said. But I know I didn't take that as an excuse because I remember that I stopped talking to him. I just decided in my mind, like, if you wanted to really pursue me or talk to me, or if you want to keep this thing wherever we got going, you're going to have to prove to me that you want it. And you're going to have to come text me first. You're going to have to call me. You're going to have to really convince me that you want me. So I kind of just left it alone, left it where it's at, and I stopped texting him, and I stopped liking his stuff. I stopped doing everything. In the midst of us not talking, I still have my trip coming up to Arizona. And if you remember in part 3, I mentioned that he was going to drop us off to the airport because he stayed close to the airport. Obviously, that's probably not going to happen no more because we're not talking at the time. We still decided to park right in front of his house and leave our car there and just Uber to the airport. We went to Arizona and we was all having boy issues. We decided that this trip was going to be like a getaway trip. Like, we was going to leave all our boy problems in Chicago, and we was going to come to Arizona, have some fun, and yeah. Now, did I meet a nigga at Arizona and did I do stuff with him? The world may never know. Anyways, I had a fun trip in Arizona, and we came back to Chicago. We Ubered back to the car. I just remember getting really, really, really sad because I realized this is probably the last time I will ever be in front of Peanut Butter Booty house. And we get out the Uber, and I'm putting my stuff in the car, in my friend's car, and I just can't stop looking at his house. Like, part of me kind of hoped that he would, like, see me or come outside or, I don't know. But as she pulled off, I remember just turning around and looking back at the house and saying my final goodbyes, honestly. Anyways, we come back to Chicago, and I kind of just start spamming TikToks about him. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck it, guess we both ain't shit.
I should have never did it. Well, I don't really think I should have never did it. I don't know what I think.
If I'm so toxic, then leave. Are you still feeling? Cause I thought it was over. Got me thinking my feelings over. You keep doing it over and over. You keep calling me back. I'm just trying to get closer, but you pulling me closer and closer. Falling like playing my football team. I guess I never knew you very well. I guess I never knew you very well.
You've officially been. I'll start hating only if you make.
The last time I spoke to Peanut Butter Booty was July 25th. Now, mind you, I went on the trip since then. I started working since then. My life kept moving. You know, life don't stop. It's been about like almost a month since we have stopped talking or since we just last spoke. I'm not gonna lie, y'all just saw all them TikToks I just posted. That boy been on my mind heavy. That boy been on my mind heavy. I would be lying if I said I wasn't over it. I decided that I was gonna get my hair done. I was gonna get a lining, and I was gonna get a cute little outfit. You know what I say in my intros? I got a bad little figure, and my name getting bigger. You know, I got the body T, whatever. And I decided that I was gonna pop up at this man's house. Y'all, I have never done anything like this before. I generally thought like girls, because I heard of girls doing this, right? Girls and boys doing this, right? And I was just like, ooh, I would never. I'm too much of a classy. I'm that nigga. I would never. Girl, I'll pop up in that nigga house, girl. I generally crashed out over this boy. It's because, like, y'all, Peanut Butter Booty, he gave me a fantasy. He gave me my, like, I generally thought I was going to get my first relationship. Because, y'all, I have never been in a real relationship ever. And we was going at such a good pace. We was going so well. Like, I was constantly seeing you. You was cute. You was my type. You was taller than me. And you had your own crib, your own car. Like, he literally gave me a fantasy and ripped it right out my heart. So, yeah, I popped up, nigga. What the f? I plotted it. I plotted the date. I plotted everything out. I was plotting for like a week. And then, what day was it? What day did I pop up? Y'all don't need a date. The day finally came for me to pop up, right? And, you know, I'm at the house doing my last little touches or whatever, girl, getting cute. Peanut Butter Booty, like I said, he always leave out the house around 3:30 p.m. to go to work. I want to catch him walking out the house, going to his car. Because I didn't want to pop up and knock on his door. Because if I do that, that gives him the chance to not answer the door and say, go away. I want to catch you while you outside, so you have to talk to me. That was my mindset. I decided that I was going to drive up around like 1 o'clock and sit outside this man's house for about 2 hours and wait for him to come outside. As I was driving up to his house, mind you, this is a 40-minute drive. 40-minute drive. I was thinking, like, I hope he's at his house, because if he's not, number one, I just wasted gas, and number two, I'm going to feel shitty as freak. I was only thinking about that because sometimes he leave from work from his parents' house. Sometimes he stay at his parents' house to go to work because it's closer, I think. Maybe he just was at his house that day. So I was thinking of all the bad stuff while I was driving up there. I get to his block and I see that his window is open. So that's a sign that he is in the house. So I was like, whew, thank goodness. I can't park in front of his house or at the side of his house because he's really good with cars. Peanut Butter Booty, I think I said this before. He is obsessed with cars. And he'll be able to clock my car right there. So I had to kind of park on the street in front of him. I had to park on a different street so he didn't see my car. But I kind of parked behind like this big tree on the other side of the street and across the street from him. Like, I parked where he could see me, right? From my view, I was able to see his window, right? I get there around like 1:40-ish. Baby, I wait. Baby, I wait and I wait and I wait. I made a TikTok while I was waiting.
Sitting here, can you feel?
Yes, that TikTok was 1000% the truth. As I'm waiting, I'm low-key, like, I'm not tired, but like, you know, when you're not doing nothing, you get sleepy or whatever. I'm waiting, and I'm low-key, like, thinking, like, oh my God, what if I miss it? What happens if I doze off and I miss it? About like 5 minutes after I got done thinking that, he walked out his house early. It was like 2 something. And mind you, he don't leave till 3. So he came out his house early to go to his car. Okay, do I go now or do I wait until the original plan when he was like supposed to leave for work? Or do I just go now? Do I just go right now? And before I could even come to an answer, my body was already out the car walking towards his backyard. If y'all remember, he never used his front door. He always used his back door. That's why I'm walking towards his backyard. So Peanut Butter Booty walked to his garage from his backyard. So I'm walking towards the backyard and I open the gate and I walk inside his garage. Now, when I'm in his garage, Peanut Butter Booty back is to me. Like, he's sitting in his car and his back is to the door. That's why he don't know I'm standing right there. So I'm just standing right there looking at him for about like 5 seconds. And then I knock on the door. And he turned around and he says,
"Oh boy."
Now, he's on the phone with somebody, right? Then he says to the person on the phone, "I'm going to call you back." And then he hang up. I walk to the backyard and I wait for him to come outside. He come out his garage, walk around me, and now he's standing right in front of me. And I'm just looking at him. He's looking at me. I'm looking back at him. He's looking back at me. Because I'm waiting for him to say something, right? But clearly he ain't got shit to say. So I said, "Is my wallet here?" Y'all, I know good and damn well my wallet was not there. But at this time, I generally did lose my wallet. I didn't know where it was. So I just say I was going to use that as an excuse so I don't seemed too crazy for popping up. So I said, is my wallet here? He said, no, I haven't seen it. And I was like, oh, okay. So now I'm waiting for him to say something else, but clearly he ain't got nothing to say at all. So I'm just like, what happened? I say, what happened? And then after I say that, he invited me to come inside. Now, y'all, I did not think he was going to invite me in his house after I just popped up on this man. But he did. And now we're in his house. The first thing he gonna say is, you want to go upstairs in the room? I said, no, we're fine right here. We was in the kitchen. Because when you walk through the back door, the first thing you walk into is the kitchen. Well, I was sitting down in the kitchen. He was on his stairs over there. The first thing he asked me was like, where I park at? Y'all, I know Peanut Butter. I know Peanut Butter, bro. I know him. Because I knew he was going to be able to clock my car. That was like, yes, I ate that up. No shade. But he was like, where I park at? I said, across the street behind the tree. He was like, oh. So I ended up asking my question again. What the heck happened? He basically said what he said before. Like, he broke his phone. And, yeah, he didn't have a phone for a whole week. But mind you, you're touching 30 because you're 29. You're touching 30. I mean, he's 30 now. And today, where I'm filming this. But at the time, you're literally touching 30 at 29 years old, and you went a whole week without having a phone. Y'all, I didn't even say, like, how was you posting then on Snapchat? Y'all, my mind was everywhere. My mind was everywhere. I should have brought that up. Damn it, but I didn't do that. He basically was, like, just talking in circles, though. I started asking questions, and he couldn't give me a direct response. Like, he was just literally just talking in circles, like, my phone broke, and I'd be at work. I didn't have a phone. My phone was broke. I stopped him while he was talking. I said, did you even miss me? His exact words was, I thought about you for sure. Okay. And then I said, did you even like me? He said, I did. That one kind of hurted because that sounded like past tense. Okay, cool. And then he asked me how I felt. And I told him how I felt manipulated, I felt played, I felt like my feelings didn't matter to you, and I was hurt. And then he says how he was asleep when me and my friends were supposed to come over, and he was supposed to drop us off to the airport. I didn't say this out loud, but I thought in my mind, like, oh, you thought that was still going after we wasn't talking? And then this nigga proceeds to say he literally was watching us through his window when me and my friends was packing up out the Uber and getting back into our car. So he literally watched me and my friends come out the Uber, pack our bags, put it in our car, and drive away. And you didn't think a text or call or nothing. You just let it happen. That's kind of weird. Nigga, you're weird, actually, now that I think about it. That's weird. Peanut Butter tells me how he thought we was moving too fast. When, mind you, we haven't even fucked yet. We never even did it, but we're moving too fast. We never gave whatever we was doing a label, but we was moving too fast. We never said I love you or nothing. There was literally nothing that was moving fast. I just feel like I don't know. I literally brought up the fact how he told me the first day I met him that he would never stop talking to me unless I stopped talking to him. He said,
I won't stop talking to you unless you stop talking to me.
And when I said that, he said, yeah, that's how I usually always like get left. Like the person stopped talking to me and ghost me. And I was like, well, I didn't do that. You did that to me. Looking back at it now, I guess he was just protecting himself from my heartbreak because he thought I was going to ghost him. I don't know. I really have no excuse on why he stopped talking to me. Like, he never gave me an answer. After I say that, and we have that conversation, I tell him, well, the ball's in your court. Those were my exact words. If we keep going, I'm fine with that. If we're done here, that's cool too. And then after I say that, I get up and I proceed to walk to the door. So I'm trying to open the door. Mind you, I have always struggled with this door. Like, I can never seem to open it. So I'm trying to walk away like a bad bitch, right? And I get to the door and I'm stuck. I'm like, oh my God. So he has to come up behind me and he opens the door for me. Now, mind you, y'all saw in the video that I had a red shirt with no sleeves. As I'm walking out the door, he grabbed my arm and he says, "You been working out, huh?" When I tell you, I snatched my arm back so fast and I just kept walking. In that moment, I was taking back whatever the freak we was just doing. Like, I was taking back all my power, all my dignity, and all my pride. Because old Vontae, girl, my legs would have been in the air. They would have been in the air. But no, like, y'all, we have to have pride as gay men. Because, see, that's why they think we're such easy targets now. That's why DL and discreet culture exists. Because these men think we're easy targets. When they can't get females, they go to the gays because they know we're going to be easy. Like, no, y'all, we can't be easy. We can't give into that. We really can't. I walk away. I sashay away. I look back and he's just dumbfounded. Like, he had the dumbest look on his face. I remember driving home. I texted him again about my wallet. I said, well, if you do see it, please let me know. That was the last time I ever spoke to Peanut Butter Booty. Until this year pre-Pride. Now, the story of my almost first love is over. That was a span of, I was talking to him for like a span of 3 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. But in the span of 3 weeks, we was going so well. Like, that's why I crashed out, because, baby, like, we had something good going on. I did end up seeing him again. If you watched my YouTube vlog of Chicago Pride 2025, you would have saw that I posted this.
I want my ex nigga. Now I said it, bitch. Now I said it, bitch. And yes, if you watch my last story time, I'm talking about that nigga. Yes. Yes, I saw Peanut Butter Booty. And do I give a fuck? No, I don't. I told him, I cocked and plead. I said, nigga, you did me wrong, bitch. You fucking ghosted me, bitch. I literally popped up on your house unannounced, bitch. I said, boom. And then when I was in your face, you act like you didn't care. But now you start with tonight, you was like, oh, I ain't do shit wrong. But now he on my dick. Every time he see me, he on my dick, friend. Every time Peanut Butter Booty see me, he on my bro.
Peanut Butter Booty.
Every time he see me. Yes, literally. Oh, I'm espousing.
Yes, I did, in fact, see Peanut Butter Booty at Pride. I even said it in my post, on my YouTube post. Y'all, I'm really giving y'all tea. Y'all, if y'all want the tea, because I be giving y'all little stuff, y'all have to check my post. I'm going to tell y'all a quick little story time on how our interaction went at Pride this year. I kind of figured I was going to see him at Pride because this is where I met you at last year. I'm with my friends, we're having a good time. I'm not looking for him, but I see him at the corner of my eye. Mind you, this nigga's wearing the same exact outfit he wore last year to Pride this year. And I'm like, oh. Now, I told my friends already, like, after a year of talking mad shit about this man, I told my friends, if I see him, I'm going to walk up to him. Yes, I am. And I see him, and I do just that. I walk up to him. Now, he's on the phone with somebody while I'm walking up, and I get right in front of him. He's not ignoring me, but he's not acknowledging my presence either. Like, he's on the phone, and I could tell, like, whatever the fuck he was talking about, it was serious. Oh, yo, I got caught up. So I met this new boy at Pride. I met this boy, like, not even, like, an hour ago, right? There's no need for a name, because it's very, very short. I met him, like, not even an hour ago, but we was vibing, we was chilling. He was cute, I was cuter. You know, we look good together. And we was vibing, we was talking, we was chilling. And he walked away with his friends. That's when I saw Peanut Butter Booty. So when he walked away, I went to him. So he ended up coming back to me, right? He walked directly to me, and he grabbed me, and he pulled me away from Peanut Butter. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, oh, shit. And I saw Peanut Butter face, like, drop. He was like, and then my friend Maya, y'all know Maya. Y'all love Maya. She was right there, and I was like, mouthing, so he don't hear me. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck, oh my God. Maya was just like, oh no. Y'all, at this moment, I did not want this boy. I wanted Peanut Butter. He pulled me away from him. I was like, well, it is what it is. But he ended up walking away again. And when he walked away again, I walked back to Peanut Butter Booty. And this time he's in a different spot. And I walk up to him, and I was just like, did I even say hey? I think I did. I'm not that rude. But I don't remember how I got there, but I started crashing out. I was like, nigga, you had me fucked up. You had me fucked up. You ghosted me for no reason. We was going good. And blah, 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 blah. Y'all, when I tell you I'm going at this man, I'm going at this man. I mean, it's not that bad because we're outside in public, but like, I'm treating the fuck out of him. And there were some random ass girls that was hearing the conversation that was right next to us. It was like, whoa, 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 like, what's happening? What's happening? And I was like, this nigga did me wrong. He ghosted me for no reason. Like, he was my almost first love. Like, that's where I got his name from. I said, this nigga was my almost first love. Like, oh my God. And the girl was like, literally in his face. He's right here. They was like, well, f him. Like, leave him. Like, he ain't shit. Like, he just right here, just taking it all in. And mind you, Maya's not adding it no better. Because mind you, Maya don't even like him because I've been talking shit about him for a whole year to Maya. So Maya's being mean to him too. He's like, yeah, him, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, but I don't know. I was drunk, y'all. I was drunk that night. But I do remember, like, after they calmed down, I was like, well, I do gotta talk to you though. Like, I gotta talk to you. He was like, okay, what about it? Talk to me. I was like, no, not here, not here. He was like, where? I was like, your house. He was like, okay, that's fine. Because, y'all, it may seem flirtatious, but I was finally going to tell him that he had shit in his ass. I was going to tell him he had shit in his ass. That's what I was going to tell him. And that's why I said I can't tell him right here and there because I'm not going to embarrass you. We're outside and it's like 1,000 people outside. It's like, no, I'm not. That's weird. Right? I'm not that type of person. But I was definitely going to tell Peanut Butter Booty that he had shit in that ass. And I don't know what he was going to do with that information, but I thought at the time that he should know. Maya ended up pulling me away from Peanut Butter Booty because she was like, enough of that. I was like, you know what, you're right. So I go out by my night and y'all see the video I just made. But literally right after I made that video, why the freak did he pull up on the side of us? And my drunk ass got back. I got in this car. I did. I was like, can you take me and my friends to my car? Because I parked like kind of far. And Maya was like, oh, Maya's not like this man. She was like, hell no, I'm not getting in that car. No, him. I'm not getting in the car. No, no, no. And y'all remember my friend Jay? Y'all met Jay too. While Maya's cussing him out, I got out the car because like Maya's doing too much. So I'm like, okay, so he's not going to take it. That's fine. Jay is over there having a full-on conversation with Peanut Butter Booty because he confused on why he can't take us to my car. Because he don't know the drama between me and Peanut Butter Booty yet. Because I just met Jay like 2-3 months ago. So while Maya's talking shit about the man, Jay is over there just in that man's car saying like, are you for take us or not? I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? What is happening? The day after that was Pride. I'm not going to lie. I was excited to see him and hang out with him at Pride because, you know, last year we wasn't able to do that because I lost my phone. So I was planning to hang out with him at Pride, but he ended up coming late, couldn't find a park, and he ended up going home. But I was on the phone with him like, oh, you finna go home? He was like, yeah, I'm not finna. I was like, oh, okay. Well, do you want me to come over? And he said, well, I don't know because I got stuff to do. I'm like, nigga, it's midnight. What do you guys do at midnight? Y'all, he didn't want me to come over, and that was fine. The next day, I texted him. I was like, hey, how are you? How's work? Thinking like we can get back cool on some shit. He was like, it's hot. I was like, oh. That one little text right there told me so much. And all I said was, well, I hope you cool down or something like that. That response when he said it's hot, it told me so much, like how he don't want me basically. Like he is over what we had. And I thought I was over it too until I saw him again. I'm like, we had some time. In my head, I'm thinking like, we had some time off. You know, we took a year off. We see each other again. It must be fate. Let's try it again. That's what more I was thinking of. But he was done. And I'm not going to chase someone that is done with what we had. And that's completely fine and valid. That is the last time I spoke to Peanut Butter Booty. And that was, it's September now. And that was in early July. So 2 months or a month? Almost? No. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 2 months. It's been 2 months since I last spoke to him. And honestly, I never, ever, 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 ever plan on speaking to Peanut Butter Booty ever again. So yeah. Y'all, I am happy I'm not talking to nobody right now, but I'm happy now. And yeah, that's my almost first love. I hope you enjoyed this series. It was fun to tell. I don't know why it took me this long to tell it. Just remember to always love yourself and put yourself first. Because, baby, I was not doing that. I was putting that man first. That man was controlling my happiness and my sadness. Like, when I was talking to him, I was happy. When I wasn't, I was sad. Like, you should never let someone else be in control of your emotions. If you see yourself doing that, that could be a red flag. And you need to back up, babe. I'm telling you it's from Plus Love. Alright? I love you. Remember, confidence isn't ignorance, it's self-respect. And don't be scared because I don't bite. So make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. And I'll see you later.